So, you want to work abroad, build a global career, travel the world, and make six figures while you're at it? Well, in this video, I'll be telling you all about breaking into the international job market, aka working abroad, and how you can successfully build a global career. Hello, my friend. Welcome to my channel. I'm Wale O, a former HR girl turned tech girl. I've lived and worked in multiple countries in Southeast Asia, Europe, and Africa. And I share tips on making career changes, navigating global careers, and working abroad. Now, let's get into this video. Can you relate to any of this? You already have a career that you are kind of okay with, but something is missing. You're sick of the routine and same experiences every day. You want to switch things up. You watch all those Instagram and TikToks of people traveling the world, living and working abroad, living in different countries and living their best life and building memories that last forever. And you say to yourself, I want this. I want to break free of all the routine and monotony and live my best life. How do they do it and how do I do it also? This was me many years ago. I really wanted to build my career and work in a global context. I also wanted to explore the world in a way that traveling on vacation alone just could not fulfill. The question then is how? How do you build a global career and how do you break into the international job market, aka, as I like to say, working abroad? First things first, the first step you need to take when trying to break into the global job market is research. Sorry, there is no easy way to do this. The world is simply huge and there are hundreds of thousands of companies in existence. Different countries also have different immigration laws and requirements. So you will need to research, my friend. There's no shortcut. There's no shortcut. There is no shortcut. Start by deep diving into industries and companies that align with your skill set, your work experience, your qualification, and maybe your passion if you're lucky. You have to understand the skill set that these global companies are looking for in a global talent. Once you have a clear understanding of what countries and companies you are interested in, start sending in your applications to the roles you are qualified for. After this whole process is done, you can either get a contract that allows you to move to a new country, or you can also work remotely from your home country or from wherever you're located. And yes, working abroad does not always mean relocating. You can work remotely for a company without having to relocate in this day and age. We all know remote work, right? If after reviewing your skill set, you realize that your skill set is not a match for the roles that you are interested in or for the places you want to work, then maybe it's time for you to consider a career change. You see, I have made a career change not once, but multiple times to fit the kind of life I wanted to create for myself. I believe very deeply in creating a lifestyle that you want and designing your career to fit that lifestyle, which is why I make changes in my career to fit every stage in my life. If you would like to do the same, then I've created a free career pivot guide for you. This guide contains all the steps and strategies that I used to make my career change multiple times, and I still use it to this day anytime I need a redirection. This guide is entirely free. You can grab your copy on my website, waleochronicles.com. I'll leave the link in the description box. Make sure you get a copy. Now let's talk about education and building and skill building. In today's competitive market, having a solid educational background and relevant skills is essential. Whether it's pursuing a higher education, maybe a master's degree, or maybe an online course, or gaining hands-on experience through internships or volunteering, invest in yourself and never stop learning. We've all heard the story a million times of how people turn their passions into an actual money-generating skill. Well, let me tell you, it all started with them learning and building their skills from a passion project before transforming into a business or a job. I have a friend who studied engineering, but he has a passion for making music. He could not afford to pay production companies to make his music videos for him. So what did he do? He had to learn how to make high quality music videos from conception all the way to editing and post-production and so on. Now he works for an international production company as a special effects and video editor based on his passion and experience in creating videos for himself. Remember, it started from passion and a desire to learn, which helped him build a skill that is sought after in the global market. Okay, next let's talk about networking. I know networking has a bad rap, and to be honest, I have absolutely no idea why. If done right, it has the potential to change your life completely. Networking is a very crucial aspect of breaking into the international job market. You can do this by building relationships with professionals in your desired field through LinkedIn, for example, or industry events, or alumni networks, or even parties. That's actually my favorite. You will be very surprised at where you can meet like-minded people who would help you grow and push your career. Don't be afraid to reach out, ask for advice, and showcase your expertise. Remember that the key to networking successfully is being of value to others first before asking for something in return. Now, let's talk about maximizing opportunities when they come your way. I once worked with a multi-millionaire who owns multiple companies. One thing he told me that has stuck with me till this very day is this: opportunity will come to everyone. But the difference between those that are successful in life and those that are not is this one question: are you able to recognize opportunity when it comes your way? Your next big career break or move could be right at your fingertips, but do you recognize the opportunity when it presents itself to you? It could be in the form of a passion that has turned into a monetizable skill set, or a task that you keep helping your colleagues with because people just see that you're a natural in this area and they always ask for your help. Of course, sometimes the perfect opportunity may not come knocking on your door. That's just the way life is. Or maybe it might not be so clear and recognizable. In that case, you need to be very proactive and open to exploring different paths, whether it's applying for international internships or volunteer programs or remote freelancing projects or even fellowships if your company offers one. Every experience that you gather counts. If you want to work in a global context, one of the most important skills that you must have is cultivating intercultural skills and competencies. These skills are essential for you when venturing into the international job market. You must embrace diversity, learn about different cultures, and adapt to new environments, and be open-minded. Your ability to navigate cultural nuances and work effectively in diverse teams will set you apart. You can display these competencies by showing that you've lived in another part of the world, or you've worked in another country other than the country in which you were born, or other than your home country. Or it could be that you have worked in teams that are located in different parts of the world, or even volunteer abroad programs, whatever the case may be. The goal is to show that you have worked in a culturally diverse context and you can learn very quickly and you can adapt very quickly. Finally, last but not the least, you must not give up. As the funny saying goes, you must keeping on and keep trying. Even though rejections suck big time, they're part of the game. All you need is one good yes, or maybe a couple of yeses so that we can choose. We like options here. A coping mechanism trick I like to use is to see rejections as opportunities for learning and redirection. Maybe that path simply isn't for you, or maybe that path is not meant for you. I remember when I was rejected for a job after 5 stages of interviewing and recruiting process. Now, looking back, I'm so glad I didn't get the job because it gave me the inspiration for my next career pivot or my next career change. Side note, the company did massive layoffs just 1 year after the whole process, and I'm so glad I did not get the job. Anyway, do you have any interesting rejection stories that you would like to share? Tell me in the comment section and let's chat about it. If you watched this video up till this point, I want to say a big thank you. And if you found the video helpful, please don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe for more valuable tips on navigating a global career and working abroad. Thank you so much, and please like this video because it really helps me out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.